Our newest release of the Actifio appliance, 8.0, comes with 8 sample templates. The names of these policies, as you see here, are prefaced with the letter Z to make them appear at the bottom of the list. Our list of templates is alphabetic, so therefore this keeps them down near the bottom. The sample templates can be used as is, or you can modify their policies to meet any application requirements, as well as the fact that you could create new templates and policies if you so desire. Now, we use the SLA Architect's designer to view, to modify, or create the policy templates that the Actifio appliance will use to protect your data. We refer to the center section here as the data protection map, and again, the green arrows indicating the data protection path. The most common way of creating a policy template is actually to clone one of the existing samples. To do so, you simply select the sample that you want, whichever one closely matches your intended results, and then you right-click on that to display the service menu. When the menu is displayed, you can then select Clone. The system will create a clone or copy of that template. One of the first things you're going to do is change its name. Here I've named it Daily with DAR. The template that I chose uses the mirror capability, which is dedupe async replication, or DAR for short. Now, when we double-click on one of the arrows, we open up the Policy Edit dialog box. Within this, you have the ability to first change the name as well as the priority if necessary. If you note, the medium is the defaulted priority for all systems. You have the ability to change it to high or low. Next, you can set the policy schedule. You can either choose windowed, as you see here, which uses a time window and frequency, or you can use continuous. If I select window, then I next get to select when the policy will run, daily, weekly, etc., as well as list any exceptions. One example of a common policy in use is to run every day except Saturday and Sunday. Next, I specify those hours of operation and how often I want to run within that window. And lastly, how long am I going to retain those images? When we're dealing with the snapshot pool, we don't want to have those images remaining in the system for very long. The snapshot pool is designed for quick recovery, and it's really the dedupe pool where I want to pull information. If I use the continuous selection, then I also get to specify when I'm going to run, so this will run every 24 hours, as well as indicating when the jobs will start. And lastly, how long I'm going to retain those images. Once I've made the changes that I wish to make to the policy, I then want to select the Project Changes button. What this is going to do is it's going to show us the effect that the changes you have made will have on the policy. So here I can see that prior to making any changes, I was going to keep 2 copies per volume. After the changes, it's remaining at 2. Had I gone in and said that I wanted to run it every 8 hours, then I would have changed this number from 2 to 6. One of the key things to remember about this is the fact that this is displaying per volume. So if I have 100 applications and there's 1 volume in each, then that means that I'm going to have 200 afterwards, right? I'm going to have to be able to keep track and monitor how many I have. The system does have finite resources in terms of, first of all, the pool space, as well as the number of VDIS, the indicators that we use to track all of the snapshots. So when I'm all done, I'll have my completed template. I've cloned it and now can assign it as needed.
Thank you for joining us for another YouTube Tech Tip video. If you like the content you're seeing on this channel, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you will be alerted to any future content.